The next interesting topic is check sketch for feature. This is an intelligent feature in Sketcher module of Solidworks to understand the created profile is suitable to create a feature. Area, hatch and fill is used to show sectional areas in Sketcher environment if required. Modify sketch is useful to rotate, scale of the entire drawn sketch to a degree or to a distance. Close sketch to model is useful in SolidWorks to close the open loop without drawing the sketch. Let's see how we can do this in SolidWorks. This is the drawn profile, and now I need to evaluate this profile can be used to create extrude. Let's see how we can do this. As you look into this sketch, we know that this is exactly completed and there is no any error or any mistake in this profile. But let's go and see whether the software detect the mistake what we did for creating the extrude. I'll go to sketch tools. Here I have check sketch for feature, and here I will say base extrude, and if I use check it will give you a warning message. I'll click OK, and here you just give the gap as 2 mm and use this magnifying glass, and it will show you the area where there is a small gap. That is, we given 2 mm, smaller than this gap will be shown there. And if there are number of problems, it will show 1 of 1, 1 of 5, 1 of 6. So you can understand how many issues you have. Everything will be shown using this repair sketch, that is check sketch for feature. And now what I can do is, with keeping this command in active, I can drag and I can close this, and now this command, once again you can go and say sketch tool, check sketch for feature. If I place it as base extrude and check, now it says the sketch contains 2 closed contours and 0 open contours. Now this is suitable for creating extrude. This is one case. And next we have one more challenge. I drawn the sketch in horizontal orientation, but I need this whole sketch to be in some degree. It has to be in 45 degree, or I need the same sketch as a whole. It has to be scaled to the ratio of 0.75. Go to this tools, sketch tools. Here we have modify, and using this modify sketch you can modify the existing sketch or the imported sketch as a whole. Here in the degree I will make it as 45 degree. You can see the sketch is rotated, but when you look here, you can see rotation is done in a default orient. I mean it takes some origin and it rotates about its axis, but I need some specific origin. How we can do this? Go to tools, sketch tools. Here we have modify, and you drag this and position where you want to keep this, and now you can use right button to say you want to rotate in which direction. You can use this and you can rotate this, or you can enter the angle how much you required, or you need to scale this, you can do this. And you want to move the origin, yeah, you can do this. X value and Y value, and make it as X value to be 20. Now you can see X value, I mean it is moved in X direction, and this gives the absolute the distance travel from where the origin point you had given here. Close this, and this is how we can modify the sketch as per our requirement. And now let's see how we can apply the area hatch or a fill for the required closed loop. Go to tools, and in the tools you have area, hatch and fill. Hatch, solid and none. I can use hatch, and if you select this area, if it is closed loop, the area will be hatched. I'll use okay, I'll select this, click OK here. Now what I will do, I will once again go back to the initial condition and then I will continue this. Go to tools, here I'll go for area hatch fill, select this area, and I'll say this has to be scaled. It means if I give 2 here, you can see it closely looks. If I make it as 5, you can see still it is densely populated. I'll make it as 0.5 white spacing between the lines. I can also use solid fill and I can say the color should be magenta, and I'll click OK here. You can see the hatching is done using solid fill. And this is especially not used in many of the locations, but if you think any sectional area, any important area has to be highlighted in the sketcher model itself, you can use this area hatch. And moreover, SolidWorks gives you an environment where we can also use sketcher environment as a 2D drafting environment, and you can use most of the tools available in the 2D package. The next topic we need to see close sketch to model. Close sketch to model, let's see how we can do this. I'll click OK here, and using this I will add the material, and once I complete it, let's see how we can do this later. I'll drag this and I'll go and create a sketch on this face, and I'll say I have to create a profile like this. But here I'm not going to draw this line to complete this to make this sketch to be closed loop. I'll leave as it is open and we'll click confirmation corner. Now if we go and use extrude command, you can see it will ask you an option close sketch with model edges. You can reverse which direction you want to create the feature and click yes here, and you can see it will give you an option of creating the sketch with close sketch. This is with the execution of the command. Without the execution of the command also you can do this. Let's see how we can do this. Now I'll go to the same sketch, and here what I will do is I'll go to tools, sketch tools. Here you can go for close sketch to model, and you need to define the direction, which direction you need. I'll make it here yes, and click OK. Now you can see in the other direction the sketch has been created as a closed loop. Go to extrude command, and if required apply draft and increase this and click OK here. This is how you can use close sketch to model when you create the feature. So this avoid the major task required to create the entire closed profile, and the software itself is giving you an idea, and it is giving you an intelligent tool to close the entire open loop.